Alright, guys. So, this is my first YouTube video. I'm gonna take you guys on a little journey to Liberty Avenue. Alright? It's a bit wet today. It's in the afternoon. But being it's my first video, I kinda a little excited. So, I'm gonna just take you guys on a little journey over there, alright? And this is like when you're coming from Long Island side. So, those who drive here are gonna be familiar with here. There's normally be a lot of traffic around this time. Everybody come out from work. You know, it'll be a long weekend. So, see, I don't know if you guys can notice. You see this BMW that just cut across me. If you notice the plate, right? It have a kind of plastic like to deter from seeing the number exactly. So what happened? People buy these stuff on Amazon and so forth and put them on the car to, they don't get a ticket. Like for example, a camera ticket or a speeding ticket. Stuff like that. But eventually, if the cops catch you with these stuff, you're gonna get a ticket too. So it doesn't make too much of sense. But those who have it on, I guess, they just it is what it is. But it's illegal, and if you get caught with it, I'm pretty sure it can be a little fine. All right. But for no Guyana now introduce the cameras on the highway too. So for guys especially who wanna, you know, take a try at it, you can go buy this stuff on Amazon, man. You just type in let's see, I think a blur number plate cover. You just type in blur number plate cover on Amazon in the search bar, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna pull up some similar stuff like that where you can just put it over your number plate, and it's gonna blur your number out, alright? It's nice if you notice right before he goes away, if you notice it's not really blurred out completely. You still see it a little bit, but from the angle of the camera, alright? how they make it and design it from the angle from the camera, you can't really see the exact number plate. So, for personally, especially the guys in Guyana who wanna, don't wanna get a speeding ticket and so forth, just buy it on Amazon. I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure Guyanese are smart too. They're gonna come up with a lot of techniques and different ideas of how to evade the camera there. So it's nothing new. There's Van Vick Expressway. Um, it's normally typically busy because this is the main highway actually to go like to the Bronx and stuff like that. You're coming from JFK. So we notice the brick on top of the overpass. It's not really overpass, but it's it's something that the train is running. I don't know exactly what its name is, a rail, but it's this is from the it's an air train from JFK to Sutphin Jamaica Avenue. So they have a train that's passed over there. It's not a big train. I think it's only two cars, but it's kind of fascinating to go have a look and take a train ride from JFK to Sutphin and Jamaica. So most likely they're doing construction on these roads. So we're gonna find you always have traffic here. They're trying to build more lanes. So the first exit coming from JFK, I think is gonna be Far Rockaway, but we already passed that. But the next one is Linden, and then we're gonna have Liberty Avenue. All right. So if you're coming from JFK, maybe I'll do a video from JFK coming to Liberty Avenue, so you guys can have a look. There's always gonna be traffic over here. The only time you might not find that much traffic, maybe the wee hours in the morning, or maybe late in the night, I guess. But there's always traffic here. For some reason, there's always traffic going and coming on this highway here. There's always a lot of traffic. So all these stuff that you see in the corner there, those are stuff to do construction. So I guess to make the highway more bigger, so they have a lot of columns and stuff like that over there. So that's for that. For all the Tesla lovers, look at Tesla in front of me here. It's not a big thing over in America really. A lot of people don't like it because you have to charge it a lot. Unless you have the card at home, right, to plug it in when you reach home and charge it overnight and stuff like that. It's a hassle. It's a hassle to go at the charging station and have it charged. Not everyone can afford a home to go and plug it in at home. So persons who renting and so forth, normally they will go to the charging station. The charging station there is not a lot. So when you find a lot of people might be there now, you have to go there and wait. So let's say your battery is dead in the car or is about to dead, and you go there, you still have to wait a long time sometimes. So it's nice, yeah, it saves the economy and stuff like that. But I don't think it. For me personally, I don't like it because of the same charging stuff. You imagine if you forgot to charge this one night and you wake up in the morning and you're like rushing to go to work, right? On a normal car, you can just go any gas station and put some gas in, but for the Tesla, now you have to go wait for a charge. You can do the quick charge, but it's still gonna take a lot of time. All right. And these buses there, for example, is sometimes can be a tour bus, sometimes can be a bus going state to state. It depends, huh? For this weekend, it's gonna be a lot of rain, so it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna show that much in the camera, but it's really really dark. So SUV like this will come in front of me here. It's like some of them is our VIP and some of them are like personal vehicle for person. The majority of the time, SUV like this is for person that coming in from the airport and stuff like that. I wanna ride in style with the Uber. You can do it. You can get an SUV like this here. It's cost a little bit more, but you move in luxury. Yeah? I'm pretty sure it's very spacious inside and you enjoy the ride. So you see, I don't know. I'll tell you guys too late, but for example, over here, you see when you exit off like different exits, you just go up on a different ramp, and then you're gonna meet the local streets and so forth. All right. The same thing is gonna be for the other side of the road. If you notice some vehicle coming down from the ramp over there, I'm not sure it's gonna be focusing, but yeah, some vehicle coming down on the ramp. So those are who wanna exit onto the highway. So you see, for example, I was telling you about the ramp. So like, let's say you're on the local streets and you want to come on the highway, you want to hop on. There's a ramp, you're gonna come down, and then you're gonna hop on the highway. Same thing gonna be for the opposite side, the opposite traffic. So it's gonna be the same thing over there. But this is how it looks. So you notice the cars are above us over there. Not much more, but so these cars that mark TLC at the bottom of the number plate is normally be taxis or Ubers or Lyfts. And for example, this is a Sienna, Toyota Sienna. And if you look at the bottom of the back of the car, it's kind of looking a little bulky. Like that's because this one is made for wheelchair accessibility, right? So if you have a family or a loved one, in a wheelchair and you want to get them around, you can book one of this through the app, the Uber app or Lyft, and when it came, you're gonna drop down and you can get to put your wheelchair into the vehicle itself. All right, so we're coming up about to Liberty Avenue. So they have two exits right now temporarily because they're doing a lot of construction. So normally it's gonna be Liberty Avenue exit 4. All right. So there's normally gonna be that. All right. Liberty Avenue exit 4. But for now, what they did because the other exit is blocked off, they put both exits here. So this is just temporary. As you know, the road is fixing right now. So yeah. So this is my exit. I'm gonna take my exit here now. So we're gonna find the same stuff like Guyana too. Person wanna cut the line. So certain person gonna come in this lane and still try to board their way in front of the other guys in the front. Have you notice? See the guy just boarded. See, for example, I'm pretty sure the taxi. See, same thing. All right, but nevertheless, this is exit 4. I'm gonna come up this exit here now. And bear with me. It's my first time, and also it's rush hour and it's raining. So you're gonna find the traffic is a bit slow, and you know. So right now, as you notice, the no leaves is on the tree right now, right? But it's coming out now. It's spring actually, so give it a few more weeks or so, and then you're gonna start see some leaves on there. Alright, so as soon you exit off, you just drive a little bit more and then you turn left. Right by this gas station here, you're just gonna turn left and then this is gonna bring you right onto Liberty Avenue. Alright, so turn left. And here we go. For our Guyanese people, I'm pretty sure they're familiar with this here. But this, as soon as you turn left, they come off the highway, turn left, that's it. Alright? So this is the famous Liberty Avenue for all majority of Guyanese, Trinidadians. They have one, two Jamaicans, but not that much, but mostly Trinidad and Guyanese person living around here. Alright? So we have the famous Sybil's. For those of you guys who know Sybil's, famous restaurant. So that's right over here. So, for example, you know how Regent Street is? We have stores on both sides of the road. There's something very, very similar to that. So if you notice, there's stores on both sides of the road. So a lot of restaurants and bars and stuff like that. For example, there's Ramkalawan Bar, I think. All right. There's Sing's Roti Shop, the famous Sing's Roti Shop. All right. Then we have Big Well, for example. I'm just giving you guys a feel what is it exactly, But mostly stores both sides of the road. And businesses too, not really stores. Businesses also. People want to pay taxes or do any driving school classes, stuff like that. You know. I know there's a popular lounge on Liberty Avenue. It's Impulse Lounge, right over there. It's not open as yet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be open a little bit later. Also, we have a masjid on Liberty Avenue here also. Coming up over there is a big building. The famous Greenleaf Bistro that Leon be talking about, it's over here. Alright? It's right over here. The famous Greenleaf Bistro. Alright, so that's it there. Then we have another big well. Oh, there's Bakewell, sorry. Over here. So we have Bigwell up the road before we pass just now. Now this is Bakewell, alright? But those are I was to tell you, those are the long buses that over here to take. For example, you see one just now pass us over there. And then you have one more in front of us here. So right opposite Bakewell, you have Curry Festa over here. Alright, they sell some nice food too. Alright, we have Bakewell there. I'll show you guys. Alright. This is the masjid I was telling you guys about. Alright. So this is what one of the bus look like. Right? If you guys never have a look. There's Little Guyana over here. We have some Apna Bazaar over this side also. Liberty Farm, Apna Bazaar, same thing. I see some of them do the same thing like Guyana too. They have their clothes outside. You know, have their fruits, they have their clothes, meal, stuff like that. It's not much different from Guyana really. So you have Seatong over here. You have Kid City, Right in. So we coming upon the busiest, not really busiest, but in terms of Guyanese area, right? Um, a little busy spot, Liberty and Lefferts Boulevard. All right. So this is where the train, you normally take the train, the A train. All right. So right up there, you're not really gonna see that. Let me see, Pennsylvania. All right. Right there, where it says find your purpose. Right there is where the A train begins. All right. So you can go on top of it there, like walk up the stairs, and you can go and take the A train from there. And that A train gonna take you straight down into Manhattan. All right. There'll be normal banks. You have New Drive-In restaurant right opposite the bank. New Drive-In, and there's a TD Bank. You have McDonald's, right? This supermarket recently opened, Village Farmers Market. I'm not seeing it. So Village Farmers Market. I think is that Villagers Farmers Market. Let's say again we meet up some traffic here. There's a normal on Liberty Avenue, especially in like the busy area on Liberty Avenue. Just like you have Regent Street, and I'm pretty much sure maybe coming onto I think it's City Mall, you're gonna have a busy area there. It's the same thing over here. Same thing over here. So this intersection is the intersection I was telling you guys about. So if you notice, gonna be a bus passing there now. The bus coming from JFK. All right. I think for the workers side of it, I'm not too familiar with the bus routes, but those in the comment section who wanna help me out, that'd be great. So we have some clothing store over here. You know. All right. You see, we went under this overpass, like so. Up here is where the train normally be, so you can go upstairs there and take a train. I keep saying upstairs, you can have to walk up a step. You have elevators too for for persons who are disabled or you can't climb the steps and stuff like that. You can use the elevator. See, for example, you have another I will continue to say up the bazaar, but it's a Liberty Food Project produce place. But I'll just say up the bazaar because there's normally where persons go and purchase their fruits and vegetables and so on like that. All right. So we have fish roll over here. I'm not sure you're gonna see it. All right, you can go and get your fish and stuff from there. There's another little Guyana over here. All right. So you see all the step I was telling you guys about. So normally just go up these steps over here, and you go up there and you pay your fare, and then you can join the train and go to Manhattan, or either going back a little more to like Lefferts side. There's not gonna be much more blocks, but yeah, you can take it and go if you want. But yeah, this is how it goes. Like, right? Any step you can use and just go upstairs, and you can get to take your train and go to Manhattan. Right? Not just Manhattan, but the train pass through like Brooklyn and stuff like that. So if someone is going to Brooklyn and stuff like that, you can just take the train and go over there. Right? And this goes on for quite some time. I'm not sure exactly up to where it ends, but I know it goes on for quite some time. And you have continuous tour on both sides of the road. See, there's another Apna Bazaar again here. You see why I keep calling Apna Bazaar? Because all of them just sell the fruits and the vegetables and stuff like that, alright? I'm pretty sure on a hot day in the summer, it's gonna be bright out here and gonna be a lot of people. So it's just because it's raining and it's a bit cold. That's why you don't see that much persons out here. Alright. We have a place that sell cakes over here. Alright. Some really nice cakes. Oh, this is what the bus stop look like, alright? So you wait there for the bus and then the bus come and pick you up from there, alright? Alright guys, that's all for now. I'm hopefully gonna make some more video guys, but this is my first video. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's not much more, it's just continuous road and then it's gonna be having continuous store on both sides of the road for a little while. Alright? But thank you guys for watching and hope you guys subscribe to my channel, alright, as a new YouTuber. Thank you.